Dark and Darker Reddit. I was on here. This Reddit was like brutal. The top post, hold on. Oh fuck, I guess they removed it. But like the top post was basically shut the fuck up about solo queue and stop recommending it. So bad.
Do you think bard abilities
There
should
it
make
is.
you have drunk or blur effects or something, or mix up your controls?
Do you think bard ability should make you have drunk or blur effects? Do I no? The fuck? But there's a lot of things in here. Let's see. They also talked about the trading post. They said they what did they say? There was like other posts that kind of like, you know, summarized it, but they want to have a trading post. They like that method. They want to have it more organized. And if they can't figure out a way to make the trading post as is work better, they're going to do an auction house. They want to do a trading post, though. They like the system. They just want to make it better, which is cool. Like, maybe they'll have, like, boot sale. Like, for those of you that played, like, everyone was just going to weapon page 1. No one went to armory. No one went to fucking anything else. Some people did, but most people just got funneled into weapon page 1. They probably want to have, like, a boot page, a belt page. Belts don't exist. A chest page, pants page. Just filter, like maybe a way you can filter. I don't know. So we'll see. They did talk about that. Quests are planned to be added. So I guess quests. I didn't play Tarkov, but apparently vendors have quests. So they want to add that. They said they want to make there be more inventory because inventory is AIDS. They didn't say how they were going to do it. Do you have any plans on adding other customization options? Maybe other races? They said surely. I'm pretty sure they're Korean. I don't think English is their first language, so everything's a little bit, you know, tougher to translate. Will there be updates to the selling systems and buying, like buying multiple items at the same time and selling all silver coins? I was very uncomfortable while playing with this. It will be fixed with high priority. So I guess like the fact that you have to exchange silver coins for gold coins and you can only do one fucking coin at a time. I guess the dev played his own game and got mad at his own game. And he's like, I need highest priority. Number 1, must fix. Will the game be free on release? Paid. So they answered a lot of questions. Where's the Druid part? That's what I wanted to show. Is there any plans? They said they wanted to add scrolls. When I hear they want to add scrolls, I think of Divinity, where anyone can cast a fireball one time. Is that what they meant? So like a ranger can cast a fireball one-time spells? They said they plan on adding scrolls. They did say that somewhere, and I just assumed it was like Divinity, which I guess y'all are saying, yeah, one-time uses. Divinity. And they also said they want to add wands. I don't know how that's going to work out. I guess that'll be interesting for mages, something to do, you know, rather than just like beat people with a staff/dagger. Rangers can have spells. Anyway, I'm thinking of inflating it through artifacts rather than having each class have spell casting. I don't know what that means, but okay. Is there any report system? It'll be added soon. Can I try charm a zombie? That would be fun. That's what the dev said. It would be fun. Will we get more deeper levels of hell with harder bosses? I guess I can say this. The Lich and Ghost King are not B3 bosses. They were the bosses of B2. They have been living there for some time now. So I guess the bosses of B3 are supposed to be in B2. For those who don't know, right now, that watch Dark and Darker or played it, we have not seen level 1. We have only started in level 2 and then went to level 3. I guess with that, he's saying that the bosses in level 3 are supposed to be in the starting zone. What we think is the starting zone. We haven't seen the actual starting zone yet. So we don't know what the actual floor 3 bosses are going to be. We don't know. half this guy's answers contradict half the answers already given? Yeah, probably. I mean, the dude's probably just answering shit. He does. Honestly, I bet this dev has no fucking idea what they're gonna do. He's just like, that would be cool. Yeah, maybe. I haven't thought about it. Like, that's kind of it with most of this shit. Pink hair is not for you, bro. You're sexy as natural. Okay. Thanks, man. Fuck, where the hell are the Druid questions? Will people who got shop cosmetics, like the skeleton, keep them when the game releases? Sorry, but no. What is the point of the easier dungeon being made? And will there be a way to stop people with endgame loot nuking low-tier dungeons? There are several reasons for this, but it's hard to tell them now. There are still many things we need to check out so we can answer with confidence. Do you feel like classes are in a good place now? There's always discussion about Ranger being OP or Barb being the worst class. Class balance doesn't matter right now, at least for me. In a less developed state, balance doesn't mean much, and it's enough for now. Rangers are not nerfed, it's just that a feature that wasn't implemented was implemented. So are the arrows. I guess that makes sense. Game's not fucking done. Stop trying to balance it. Like, there's other shit to do. What is this? What is this emote? Based. What the fuck is this cat? What do you think of adding solo queue? I don't think solo queue should be added. I think going in solo is a challenge in itself. That's fun. And I think a lot of people go in solo, get fucking shit on, because yeah, if a team of 3 plays right, they will kill you. That's simple. They will. But there's so many issues that come with adding non-solo or adding solo queue. You split the player base. Solo queue now becomes just Rogue Fest and Ranger Fest, or whatever the best class is for single player one-on-ones, which is going to fuck up the balancing for everything. Get good, suck a dick. I think trash take, have different types of queues. No, I think that's wrong, because I think tons of people will just play solo, and then the trio game, the 3-way like team-based game, will be like one coming from like World of Warcraft. One queue group is going to become the main one that fucking everyone queues, and the others will die. That's what will happen. And then the devs will have to balance the one that's not dead, and that will probably become solo queue. So it will become a single player game rather than a team game. And I think it being a team game is more fun, because then you have classes like Cleric, which I play, which are support based and actually really fun to play. Let's just remove all the fucking heals from Cleric and make it the punch monk that everyone plays, because that's the only way you play it in single player. Like Holy Light, a spell that Cleric has, now is only used for damage on skeletons, because you can't heal teammates because you don't fucking have teammates. Solo queue's dumb. I hate solo queue, and I get that you go in, you die, and you vent, and you're mad, but don't add solo queue. That's my opinion. Coming from someone who played Cleric solo queue. I solo queued fucking Cleric. Arguably probably one of the worst classes to solo queue with. 8 resourcefulness. It took me 10 years to open a box and then get a gray out of it. Anyways, is weapon armor / durability planned? We will try this out. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about durability. Cleric solo is decent. You're right. It's really decent. It's very comparable to Ranger, Rogue, and Mage. Solo Cleric is definitely viable. I've seen clips where clerics drink alcohol and punch people with no gear. It's pretty good. Anyways. Are there plans to give Barbarian a bit of a boost? Right now, he feels overshadowed by the fighter and can get shut down by other classes. Really? Wow. So a lot of people bitching about Barbarian, complaining about Ranger. Who cares? Is there plans for specific mechanics like Lich King, Ghost, Other Floor of Hell? What is the feature you're most excited to add in the future? Bard and back system. I don't know what the back system is he's referring to, but he's very pumped. This dev plays Bard. This motherfucker is an absolute Bard main. Oh. Backpacks? Hit it from the back? Please no Bard. It's just going to get ran over by everyone else. Whatever. He said leaderboards are a temporary feature to make playtesting fun. How that will change in the future is unknown. They'll probably leave it in. He's talking about weight. Oh. So instead of it just being an inventory, like, management, you also have weight. Maybe if you have a fuck ton of loot, you move slower. That could be it. Barb is an RP class, totally useless versus at least one brain cell players. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Will there be a Druid class planned in the future? Yes. I want to make them transform into animals. That's what I was looking for. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck that's going to look like. The furry class. I mean, I like that. I would love to see like a feral druid. I would love that. That'd be cool. But everyone kind of assumed, because it's just easier, I thought it would be like a healing class that does heal over time spells. Kind of like a cleric, only heals over time, and maybe like instead of a reflective shield, the next 20 damage gets reflected, like a thorns, you know? I thought that's what the druid class might be, because that seems a lot more simple to pull off. But this motherfucker wants them to turn into animals. Okay. Vine traps, maybe, yeah. How will the talent tree mesh with the game? Do you have to climb through the skill tree to acquire the best skills perks? Will there be more skills presented? The training tree has not been precisely determined. The skeleton race was released with a debuff because it was judged that it could have an advantage from what it looks like. This is still experimental. I mean, like, the way they're going to probably balance everything is absolutely the skill tree. Like, they have, like, a talent system. It's going to be crazy, the kind of things you can get in there. Kind of customization that can happen. Will there be a way to record our gameplay / view what we did in the future? A replay system would be nice in many ways. That'd be cool. Yeah, we'd love to just have that. All right. Oh, here is another one. Are there any thoughts of adding more versatility to each class? Some have pretty set in stone roles, and it would be great if they were able to cover a wide spread, especially for solo. For now, expect wands and scrolls. I will replace this with an explanation. Development will take some time. So, whatever he means by scrolls, I think people are assuming it's like Divinity Scrolls, where you gain a spell and it's a one-time use. So you might just open a chest, see a fucking fireball, and a barbarian will throw a fireball at you. Like, that's... Or maybe you'll find a lesser heal and you'll heal yourself. And then wands, I guess, are for mages, just to help clear trash without wasting shit. Cool. Anyways, that Q&A had some good stuff. Wouldn't that make mages bad? Yes, that would nerf mages. Kind of, but I bet a scroll would take a long time to cast to, say, a barbarian. You're going to sit there for 10 seconds to throw a one-time use fireball. That'll probably not land, considering it's such a ridiculous cast time. And do less damage. Like, tons of things like that. Yeah. All right, tavern. Let's go.